hearing how important it is to vote. Yet turnout for this year's election is not expected to increase much, if at all.
Yeah, so the registration deadline just a few hours away now. Early in-person voting actually starts tomorrow. WLWT News 5's John London live at the Board of Elections after talking with voters as well as election officials. Hey there, John.
Yeah, and Chris, no vote surge is expected. This is one of those off-year elections that typically produce somewhere along the range of 25 to 30% turnout, and that's what election officials here are anticipating this time. Inside the early vote center, the final few hours of checking and rechecking.
At 1, you come over here.
The mail-in ballots voters requested start going out tomorrow. The elections director says there are roughly 5,000 requests, about the same as most previous off-year elections.
I would say my experience as mail-in voting is about holding steady. What is gaining in popularity is early in-person voting.
She also says locals like the tradition of Election Day. That's when most Hamilton County voters vote. President Trump said he'd like to return to single-day voting with no early or mail-in options. I asked Ohio's Secretary of State about that.
That's up to the state legislature to decide. Ohio, for well over 20 years, has had 3 choices. The way we run them in Ohio, compared to other states, is highly secure.
In these last few hours before the registration deadline, some last-minute cleanup. Angie Caserta recently got remarried, showing me how her name now conflicts with what's on file here at the board.
And I just want to make sure that everything will be smooth because I want to make sure that I vote because it's very important.
As the posted reminders indicate, you must be a citizen to vote and you must be registered. There's a separate provisional ballot drop box for those who aren't. They have 4 days after the election to prove registration or their ballots won't be counted. Easy to vote, hard to cheat continues to be Ohio's pat phrase about voting.
I do have concerns about the future, about not being able to vote. I think that that's a very scary thing. We need to do what we can to protect democracy.
And so if you're unregistered currently and you want to be a part of it, you have until 9 tonight in person to register here at the Board of Elections or until midnight online. The early in-person voting starts in the morning at 8 o'clock here at the Early Vote Center. Reporting live in Norwood, John London, WLWT News 5.